interfering with like Reginald and the matches with Shayna and Nia
Yeah.
by making fire come out and scaring people off apron.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Heel Project. We are back with our predictions video. It's Hell in a Cell weekend, boys, and usually a weekend that is really good. Pay-per-view that's really good, should I say?
I've always enjoyed Hell in a Cell.
It's
sort of.
Let's approach the elephant in the room straight away. We've ended up with Hell in a Cell last night, though.
The main event last night?
Yeah.
I don't understand why we have matches like that have their own pay-per-view on regular shows. That's kind of weird.
It was
It's like
weird.
adding an elimination chamber onto a SmackDown. It's like, what? Why?
I will say though, it's not going to affect this predictions at all because we would have all gone Roman. Like, there's not a chance we wouldn't have gone Roman. So
yeah. I mean, well done on the retain, Roman, I guess.
And there's one good thing.
What?
I've had 2 long weekends because we had pay-per-view last weekend as well, so we're 1 match short tomorrow.
For now, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, we're not. No,
they
added 2 matches during the show.
We got 6, mate. But
they added 2 matches during SmackDown last night.
The main shows tend to aim for 7. I've noticed since we started our predictions, and this week's got 6. But whether that's because we've got 2 Hell in a Cells and they go long, we'll
still
see.
got a pre-show match, etc.
What I hope is that all of these matches have a really good length, actually, because on paper, this for me is one of my favourite ones that we've done since we've started. On paper. I hope they give them all the chance, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
We'll start off with what our punishments for today's predictions will be, and that will be that we're going to incorporate this with our Will It Blend series. So tomorrow or maybe Monday, you will have a Will It Blend episode out with our curry Will It Blend.
No, that's not even.
We're all going to be. So we're all going to be farting all the way through the pay-per-view tomorrow night.
It's going to be fun. Yay. But our punishment for this pay-per-view will be done in the comments on that Will It Blend series. And I will announce how we're going to do it on that episode. So make sure you watch. It's not going to be fun. And hopefully we don't end up with all 3 of us drawing again, because
I don't know.
it's becoming a bit of a theme that I think the last 4 in a row, maybe, lads.
Something silly like
So
that. Yeah.
we've all drawn.
Hasn't it been since Mania?
No, it was the one before that as well. What was the one before that? I think we all drew that.
It was, yeah.
I think
since
maybe.
before Mania.
I think we drew Fastlane as well.
Yeah, because we all did the McDonald's.
Oh yeah, God, was it that? Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Fastlane, Fast Food.
was a blend.
Yeah, that was the point.
So that was the start of Blended.
Yeah. And now it has his own series. Yay! Right. I'm going to kick off Cesaro, Seth Rollins. Singles. What's been going on there, lads? I as always, it's almost a tradition. I've not been watching any wrestling, but I genuinely have watched 0 wrestling this month. I don't know any of the storylines, so I'm expected to lose this. Big time.
So Cesaro's been on his big push since he had his match with Roman. They've continued the rivalry that he was in with Seth before that rivalry, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But Seth's now blacking out and imagining things don't happen when they do happen, and then it's very complicated and very weird.
Is Jesus
and laughing with Bayley. Yeah, it just, to be honest with you, it's a weird story. I'm not a Seth fan. I've never been a Seth fan, so I'm struggling to watch it.
But I mean,
the match will be fun.
Ranking wise, I think putting Cesaro in a feud with Seth Rollins isn't going to hurt him, because Seth's obviously still so high up.
He's still the main eventer
on the WWE ladder. So I'm okay with it.
This is a hard one for me though, because
I'm happy, boys. If you want, I will kick off proceedings so I can't copy any of you guys for it. But I'm literally just gonna go Cesaro. That's it. They put him on they gave him such a good show in against Roman. I think he'll win this one.
So I'm also going to go Cesaro. He only returned last week from the injury that he was taken out with Seth. It's going to be his big baby face comeback and push. I would imagine. I could be wrong. They could prolong this even longer and have a Seth win. But
I'm going to go Seth just for that, and I think it's because Cesaro's now over massively, and anyone that wasn't a Cesaro fan now is after the Roman matches and that. And Seth was taking a few losses to Roman before. I don't think that loss is going to hurt Cesaro. It's going to keep the storyline going a bit.
Yeah, I don't think a loss here is going to hurt either of them, realistically.
No, but I think carry the storyline a little bit. Let's get Seth a win and carry the feud on again, because it was all Cesaro just before. And that's how he got the Roman shot. We'll go with Seth, level it out a bit, and make it different.
Fair enough.
Okay, I kind of see that logic.
So, welcome back to 2016, 2015, probably 2014, 2013. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn's happening again, lads.
I've wanted this for so long.
To be honest with you, the fans in NXT shouted "Fight Forever" at their very first match, and now they're going to fight forever, and that's the fans' fault in NXT. Okay, just remember that.
You've ruined this.
I think it's fantastic. This is what I want to see constantly.
I do enjoy their matches, though.
And I've got. Is this going to be an actual Hell in a Cell or not? Have they said? I didn't know if they said it.
It genuinely should be.
Yeah,
it definitely should be.
It really should be, because when I heard this, I was like, "Oh,
or
did they just say?"
Or at least more than a singles match.
Yeah. So the whole
like a
whole
last
point
man
of
standing or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant.
The whole point of a Hell in a Cell match is it was one of the big matches to end a big feud. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn has been the biggest feud for years. Like, how is this not in a cell? It's ridiculous.
And they've been teasing this for so long. Like they were teasing it for Mania, and I thought, what a way to do it with this.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go. I'll go first on this one, if you want.
If you want, mate.
There's only one person for me, and that's Kevin Owens. I can't see someone take it. And they're going to really push Kevin on this one again. Try and give him a bit of a boost. Get him up to another title picture somewhere. I'm thinking maybe the IC title with Apollo.
Kevin Owens with the US is so much better.
I think he is, but I think that's what they're going to do with him.
I would say. Do you know what? I'm gonna switch things up. I'm gonna go Sami for this one then, because. In all honesty, it's almost impossible to pick them apart. Like they're both worthy of pushes. They're both worthy of everything they get. Really, they're both incredible wrestlers. They're both brilliant at telling the story. So yeah, I'm going to go Sami just because. Toss a coin, mate. Toss a coin.
Yeah, it's really hard. I literally went with Kevin Owens just heart over head on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I've started off with a bit of. Gut feel, just what I want, my heart wants with Cesaro, so I'll carry it on with Kevin Owens as well. Alexa Bliss, Shayna Baszler. Where's this one come from?
Oh God,
this
is strange.
Do I have to explain this story to you? Because this is a complicated story.
Right, make sure you listen.
So way back to Mania, obviously Bliss is now Sister Abigail, not Sister Abigail. She's got this doll that's possessed.
Sister Bliss.
I can't remember what it's called. It's got a name, but it's a doll.
She's Blister.
No, it's got the doll's got it. It's a shut up, man.
You don't listen.
I can't remember what the doll's name is. But essentially, this doll's possessed, and it does. She now has like powers, and she's made explosions and fire and all sorts of things. She's been like interfering with like Reginald and the matches with. Shayna and Nia.
Yeah.
By making fire come out and scaring people off aprons and like keeping Reginald out of the match. That's what I meant. Stop getting dirty-minded, you horrible. And then essentially last 2 weeks ago, I think it was.
Yeah.
She was talking to Reggie on the playground. And Nia came, and Shayna came in, shoved Reggie off the swing, sat down, spoke
Nice
to Alexa, told her to stay out of her business, and then told the doll that she was a stupid doll. And then later on that night, the lights all went off in the room that Shayna was in, and they came back on, and she was looking in the mirror, and the doll was there. So she turned around, and the lights were, and the doll wasn't there, and it was all like, "Ooh, where's the doll?" And then the lights went off, and that was the end of the end of Raw for that week. Literally main evented Raw by the doll. It was different. And then this week, it was Nia versus Alexa on Raw. But they announced that they were going to have Shayna returning, because Shayna wasn't even on Raw this week, so we don't even know what condition Shayna's in after being in a room with a doll, because that's obviously deadly. Sorry, in a dark room with a doll.
Oh, sorry.
I
was going to say it didn't sound very deadly. It does now.
Yeah, it's dark. She might trip over it.
There's a mirror.
And there's a mirror, yeah, which she punched and broke.
It sounds a bit like Visage. It's quite interesting.
It was very weird. But yeah, essentially, Alexa's like some form of what Bray was with the Fiend and everything now. But it's very strange.
To summarise, then, I'll go with Shayna Baszler.
Okay, well, I'm going with Alexa, because the only way I see Alexa losing would be via some sort of DQ or some sort of weird interference. Or something. To be honest with you, if there's going to be shenanigans in any match, it'll be this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bliss, because I know they're gonna be pushing the storyline quite hard soon, because Bray's back, rumored to be back soon.
Well, you'd imagine so, yeah.
So
fair enough. So you do realise, lads, that's the 3 singles matches that aren't technically for anything, that we all 3 of us all had one of them on our own. So I mean, it could end that we're all drawing by the end of this point.
Yay.
No, we won't do that one. Raw Women's Championship, Rhea versus Charlotte. I was saying to Link before you arrived, Pete, how good would this have been in the hell? In the hell. In the hell. In the cell. Would this be good?
It would have been good in the cell.
I think it would have been straight fire.
Yeah. To be fair, these 2 women are destined to fight for a long
Forever.
time. Like, this is not their last fight by a long way.
This is what makes it even harder, because I can't decide between the 2. It's just how long they're going to drag this out for.
This will be Sami versus Kevin. They'll be doing this in 5 years' time, because they're so similar. It makes sense. They're a match made in heaven, really.
So they fight forever.
Forever, yeah.
I think go for. Go for.
I genuinely don't know. Genuinely haven't got a clue.
No, for Charlotte.
It's
purely for the simple reason is same as before with the Seth fight. I think the loss isn't going to hurt Rhea at the minute, because Rhea is so over, and it will maintain it. Charlotte come back for the next few weeks with a belt for a month or 2, and yeah, I think it will go that way.
Bump Charlotte's title reign count up a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I agree with that. I think I'm going to go Charlotte as well. Just again, it's. I think Rhea's had a good run. I think it's time for a title change as well, just to keep things a little bit fresher.
And the thing is, it's not like she's going to be pushed out the picture.
No.
So the rules before is ask her if she lost the belt, she was getting pushed out of the picture. These 2 aren't.
Fair enough. See, the way it's gone, I'm just going to have to go Rhea, aren't I? I'm trying to help you guys so that we're not all doing it, so somebody at least hosting it. I'll go Rhea. Why not? Reasons? Unknown! Right, on to the final 2 matches. The 2 Hell in a Cells. SmackDown Women's Championship. Bianca versus Bayley. And then he said Bianca versus Belair then. That would be really weird. That'd be like a whole...
We've all done that a few times, to be fair. Do you know what? I think for the same reasons, I'm going to say that Bayley's going to win this. For the same exact reasons, I think Belair's had a great run, but it'd be fine for it to end now.
It's time to stop.
She's still going to stay in that main event, the women's main event scene on SmackDown. There's just so few women on the roster. Like, it's so painful to try and do these matches, because There's no one that's even close to being in contention. Sasha Banks is the only one
The thing is,
for SmackDown, and she's not even been around recently.
we actually
She might even get involved in this, by the way. That's another theory.
she might. You say
Sasha could get involved in this match. It's another theory because obviously she's not been around for ages. So
they do like to lock a Hell in a Cell and then still have people get involved in a locked Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
It's their thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
What I was going to say, the other sort of week, maybe month now, we actually sort of stated how good the SmackDown's roster was both women's rosters were starting to look. And I'm guessing they're just still not using these people.
Yep.
a lot of them are on NXT. Like, there's so many women on the NXT roster.
Well, I think we were saying that even just ones. I think we may have been adding a couple in that maybe we're going to move up, but I don't think they did move up. Should I say? Yeah. I'm stuck on this one.
Yeah, and to make it a bit easier for you, if you're done,
you're gonna go Bianca. Then I've got a still pick.
I'm gonna go Bianca because I can see her
I knew that was coming.
Running this title reign for a while with her still. I don't think Bayley's ever not going to be in the picture no matter what. And I can see it setting up. I was thinking maybe a Sasha interference and cost Bayley.
See, I also see this as a good reward for Bayley missing Mania.
The thing is, I could see a triple threat coming up, and that's where it will get taken. Because Bianca Belair won't take the pin.
Yeah, I could see that.
I have a plan. It's not a very good plan. Wife.
Give me Quinn.
Number 1 or number 2? Number
2.
Oh, I'm going Bayley, boys. She said number 2. She picked number 2.
Number 2.
She said number 2. She said a number 2. So I'm going Bayley because my wife told me to.
I am alone.
Smart wife.
Well, let's hope, shall we, Link? Let's hope.
Dan, it's your wife that likes to see you get punished on Will It Blend.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah, she does like to hand out the. Well, I'm not going to say that. Finish that sentence. Anyways, Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre in a last chance Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship will probably be main event. And I've also, right, boys, I'm going to jump in here because I have a theory why this is main event.
I have a theory.
Because why they've taken away Roman. I think Drew McIntyre might win. And I think we might see the return of Brock to fight Bobby without the title to begin with. Why else would they say a last chance match? This is the thing. Drew's going to have to win.
No. It's only last chance while Bobby's champion.
Yeah. But why? They just don't bother saying it otherwise. I'm going to go Drew, but I could see Brock appear. I think we could see Brock appear either way because why else would you take Roman off the card?
I think the last thing you're going to see is Brock standing over Bobby Lashley.
It's definitely possible, but 100% Bobby Lashley's winning this, in my opinion.
Yeah, Bobby. I think Bobby's winning this because they're gonna. Right. The way I see it, Vince is clever still, and at the minute everyone's talking about WWE quite a lot because of Brock Lesnar. The rumor of Brock Lesnar, Brock might come back, Brock Bobby. Why then take it off Bobby and go, oh, ain't gonna happen now.
Yeah.
Realistically,
that's the only reason I think.
Again, wouldn't the fans? I mean, it's one way to appease the fans. You get Brock.
Fans love Brock. They just don't want to tell people they love Brock.
But for a start, we get Brock and Bobby still. But it just means that Brock doesn't have to be champion as soon as he comes back.
No one's upset to see Brock as champion.
I mean, Link, you are saying this through Brock glasses right now. Just to be clear.
Yeah, I mean,
I am right, aren't I, Pete? There. Oh, you know I'm a big fan of Brock.
I'll be honest. I think I want Brock back as much as Link at the minute. It really needs it. For me, it needs it.
But again, I still don't think we necessarily need Brock coming back instantly as champion.
It wouldn't hurt.
All I will say is,
but
although
at the same time,
wait,
destroy what Bobby's got.
Wait,
we have something coming up soon.
that's assuming Brock wins.
I'd be surprised. Although, would explain why they let a lot of people go because they've had to give Brock a monster contract because they've gone, yeah, you're coming back. You're not winning, but you're coming back. There we are. Monster contract. There's another couple $100,000 a year just for that.
Brock's not fussed whether he wins or loses, to be
I don't
fair.
think Brock gives a shit about anything, to be honest with you, mate.
No, as long as he gets paid.
He does. He likes money. We all like money.
As long as he gets paid. To be fair, he's smart in that respect because it's just money in his family's pocket, and that's the way he looks at it, isn't it? Like, he invests everything he gets in his farm, so he's got something to leave for his kids.
Oh, mate, I'm not going to criticise him because he likes money. I'm not.
Fair play.
I'm not.
Well, no, it's not like he lives like some extravagant lifestyle. And
Yeah,
stuff,
he's not.
He spends his money to like give his kids a future. It's smart.
I'm gonna go definitely with Bobby.
I thought you already had. I can't lie.
No. I'm just looking. There's rumours. They reckon they've released the draft date, which is in like 8 weeks.
They have released the draft date. Yes.
So this will be. I think you're going to start to see people soon. Drew will maybe go across to not be on the same brand as Bobby. It's only 8 weeks away.
Keeps running this out of picture then.
Are we saying that the draft then? Do you think we could end up seeing NXT become the third brand again during that draft time? Don't think
it's unlikely. I think.
I don't know.
You might see them add some names from the brand from NXT to the draft.
I got a feeling. I got a feeling it'll be the start.
I'd like to see it treated as a third brand and actually get draft picks they can pick from the other two brands as well.
Well, I think
I tell you what,
I think we would have done at this point if it hadn't been for COVID. I really do.
How good would it be? I know it's been teased a few times, but to see Kevin Owens go across.
Oh, Kevin, I love Kevin Owens on Team Ciampa War Games. That was great. Loved it.
To see him over on NXT and give the guys a run over there.
See him back again.
So good.
Right, I tell you what, let's save our draft predictions and things because we have at least another pay-per-view before then, and we'll save them and do a podcast with some description about the draft as well. Maybe even renew our drafting greatness stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I haven't done one of them, any of that in a while. Right, guys. Thank you very much. Please be sure to check out our Will It Blend episode either. Like I say, I think it's going to be tomorrow. It could be Monday at this point. And the podcast may be Tuesday. And we've got the podcast we're recording on Monday. That might be out Monday, but probably out Tuesday.
Well, not Tuesday.
Because we're filming it quite late on Monday.
What's coming out?
Also, maybe come watch us on Twitch tomorrow night while we
play something.
Well,
tomorrow night.
Or watch the pay-per-view.
Yeah, while we watch the pay-per-view. so let's go.
I forgot we were doing that. I forgot I had to watch wrestling this month.
Forgot he watched it. He's just done the predictions for it, but he forgot.
Yeah. I still probably won't watch it, even though I'll be sat there.
Wife, who's winning?
That's how it works. And we will catch you guys in the next one.
Yeah.
Peace.
I have a plan. It's not a very good plan.